Hey there, Chris and Tracy here, Destination Unknown. How's it going? Welcome to episode 3, and yeah, it's been a tiresome episode. Just working on the bus again all day today, so we do realize there's camera issues, and we're working hard to fix them. We're kind of old people and getting used to the whole iPhone thing and turning it sideways and that sort of thing. So yeah, we've started turning it sideways, so there are some better clips and still some old stand-up crappy clips. But yeah, so welcome to episode 3, and
thanks for watching.
Bye-bye. So yeah, here we are at the bathroom. This is the job everybody fears. Just like everything else with this bus, it has seemed to unbolt. And we just keep taking screws out, and then we're not cutting, we're not breaking, we're not hacking yet at this point. So you're gonna take this piece out that's here. There's gonna be a bracket of screws on the side. They all need to come out. Across the top, the screws need to come out. Here, this is a metal trim, so you pull the trim out, all the screws come out. Same on the inside, pull the trim, all the screws come out. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm hoping now that this will just pull this direction. Everything at the bottom gets unscrewed. So once we've done that, we have unscrewed everything in here. So I'm gonna give it a try and see if this will come out. So we had a bit of a funny moment there that I guess wasn't caught on tape, but camera, see how old I am? This bottom piece I assume needed to come out, the HVAC, in order to get one last screw that was holding that on. You saw me struggling with this a second ago. I grabbed this thing as if it's going to give me trouble, because this whole bus is giving me trouble. And I just about landed over there, but if you come closer, so I grabbed this thing, there it is, just like that. So screwed on, just undo the screws and you'll be fine. Like I was saying, I'm absolutely convinced that everything comes apart on this bus. So in order to get the door off or the trim off or anywhere where you think something should be screwed, it's going to have this piece of trim here. So I just use a pick. Oh yeah. And then the trim comes off, and that exposes those screws I was telling you about, or any sort of screw. So once we have that exposed, it's just a matter of So there's a few things in this bus that we're trying to save. We're gonna see if we can't use the door. We want something from the original bus in the conversion. So we possibly kept the actual mirror from the bathroom. We were hoping to keep the roof panels, but Prevost used too good of glue for that. That was ignorant. So we're gonna try and maybe keep the door, incorporate that into our bathroom door. I'm not 100% sure, but that's why we're taking some care. There's the bathroom door. Hey guys, I was just taking all this side stuff off like I was showing you earlier, and I noticed a few things with the windows I just wanted to bring up and explain in case you see this, because it's in more than just this application. But you see I have a bolt there with some rust, and I have a bolt there with no rust, but it looks like it's missing a washer. I also have a bolt here with rust. Okay, if you see something that's supposed to be either bolted on, screwed on, and it has rust, either drips on it or rust underneath it of some kind, that's a great indication that that item is loose. For a perfect example is rims. So on your nuts on your rims, if you see a rust trail going out from your rims, that is a great indication that that rim is loose or those nuts are loose on that rim. So I just took my knowledge of that, and I can move that one just by hand, and I can move this one by hand. So right away, without touching them, without doing anything other than just looking at the rust trail, I can tell right away that that's a loose bolt. So it's something to keep in mind in the future, particularly on rims for sure. So I just thought I would continue the rim story with the rust. But what you'll see is you'll see a trail of rust going this way, a trail of rust going this way. In my case, I have caps on. So if you think at all that these nuts are loose, we'll take the cap off and we'll retorque them or recheck them. But when you're doing your pre-trip, that's definitely something. A rim like this. Once again, you want to look for streaking, grab them, check them. If you do see rust at all with a streak at all going this direction, take it to the tire shop, just get them to torque them. It's just a very easy torque. I mean, they come out 5 minutes later, they're done. For peace of mind and your wheel's not going to fall off, it's well worth the 50 or 60 bucks, whatever the shop's going to charge you to do it.